manners are important.
As parents, we've tried to teach our kids that.
My mother taught me that very much. You know, I am the person, I will always hold the door for someone. It doesn't matter if they're male or female or young or old or whatever. It's just polite manners to hold the door for the next person.
And if I'm holding it for a guy and he looks a little shocked, I always say, well, I try to be a gentleman. And so it's just,
there you go.
There you go. I do. I
Exactly.
try to be a gentleman about these things. But manners is something that I really try to employ. When if somebody talks to me on Facebook, I mean, if I don't respond, I lost it somehow. Because I really, if you took time to send me an email or make a comment online, I feel that it's only polite, but I also feel like I'm really appreciative of anybody who takes time and sends me a note and says, oh, I liked your book. I'm going to respond. And I've had people be like shocked that I did, and that amazes me.
Right.
We lost my dog a couple weeks ago, and I wasn't going to post about it. I really try to keep my posts online happy and true, but I don't. But readers have followed Ethel Merman for years, so I posted that she had passed, and someone made a comment that I said thank you to every single person that sent me condolences, and I said, of course I did. I mean, I felt it, and people had said, you know, oh, I loved Ethel's stories, and I'm like, well, I'm glad you did. There are pictures. She was
a neat dog.
She was grumpy. Oh, she was so mean. We had to buy her a dog. She had some psychological issues, but I loved that I shared it with them, and they reached out to me. So it wasn't just being polite; it was genuine. I really appreciated that support.
But there is something to be said for, especially on social media. Like, how many times I read stuff and I just go, what could you possibly be thinking? Like, what do you gain by being mean or nasty to someone? Now, sometimes people can take what you say the wrong way, and that's a different story. But, you know, there's just a need for some more politeness in the world, and it would make social media a happier place if people were more that way. Don't be quick to judge other people, because you don't know what they're going through right now. So you know, try to let stuff slide off. You know, Holly always, she taught me early how she does everything with a smile, including say, I'm not happy. I remember we were at, a conference, and at some point, and, you know, things just weren't going right. And, you know, my mom always said you can catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. And so that's exactly the whole thing. You know, you smile and you say, I'm not happy. Here's why. And how are you going to help me? Right?
And most people in that case, we were at that one time down in Texas, and it was like a horrible wait to get your room. We got to our rooms and had no pillows, like no pillows in the room at all.
Wow.
It was a crazy thing, and every time we went down to the desk, somebody was frothing at the mouth because it was the systemic problems. And I went down to the one kid, and actually, then every time I saw him, he always said hi to me. He was really sweet. And I'm like,
because you were the person who was nice to him and didn't chew him out.
I said, you know, I know you personally didn't sneak into my room and steal my pillows.
Right.
But really, I'd like some pillows tonight. And so I just feel that you don't gain anything by being mean. And if there's a problem, I also am not going to be your stepping stone.
Right.
If there's a problem, I will tell you there's a problem, but I will tell you why it's a problem and what's going on with it, and then make you a partner in fixing it with me. And that seems to work really well. But just being polite and saying thank you, and you made my day. If you say, Holly, I read X, Y, or Z book and I loved it, you did.
And it does make our day. It really does. We love to hear that. You know, you would think that either we hear that too often, we don't, or that we get tired of hearing that.
We have kids,
no,
so having those positive
don't.
comments mean a lot.
Yeah. So just, you know, and, you know, one of the other things then that's my pet peeve that relates to manners is just just what is with this thing lately with people thinking they're entitled to take other people's stuff. Like, okay, the Amazon package is on the porch, that doesn't make it yours. Like, leave it alone. Oh, the flowers are in pots on the porch and they're portable. That doesn't mean you should go and take them. I mean, to me, that's it's kind of related to manners, but like, really? Don't take other
it all
people's
boils
stuff.
down to do unto others.
Exactly.
There you
Precisely.
go.
And that's just it. The golden rule. Treat other people the way that you want to be treated. And again, boy, we could solve a lot of problems if we would embrace that golden rule
See,
again.
you thought you were just talking to two writers, but here we are just solving all
We're
the world's
philosophers.
problems.
That's right. If people would just listen to us, we could solve a lot of problems in the world. So we want to say thank you to you, and because we do appreciate that you're watching our material and that you're interacting with us. So
And picking up our books.
You're
Leaving a review.
paying for the gas on the trips for the Trippin with Holly and Susan. We do appreciate that, and you do that by buying some of our books. And yeah, just also offering us any suggestions. So if you've got any topics that you'd like to hear us talk about, or you have questions about books, about writing, I don't know if we can answer questions about life, but boy, we'll give it a shot. So, I mean, here we are
Philosophers.
waxing philosophical here about manners and the golden rule. So, hey, thanks for watching.